And we have something that is absolutely amazing that happened right in our own backyard that we're going to let you know about. Lieutenant for the Northern Warren Fire Department went on an amazing journey, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to show you a picture of Rudy Cataldo. Take a look at this. That's Rudy Cataldo. He's a fireman, Northern Warren Fire Department, lieutenant there. And he decided, we're going to get his whole story here in a little bit, he decided that looking like this wasn't necessarily the way that he wanted to look anymore.
Wait, that's how I look.
Well, then you're going to want to pay attention, because in studio with us right now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Rudy Cataldo. Well done. Look at the difference there. That is absolutely amazing. Rudy, come on over here, my friend. Come on over. We're going to bring him on over to the desk here. But this is a transformation that, when you hear the amount of time that it took, is simply going to blow your mind. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
First of all, now you're Lieutenant, Northern Warren Fire Department.
Yep.
All right. And you decided how long ago that you needed to lose some weight?
Oh, about a year and a half ago now.
All right. And what happened to make you realize that, hey, you know, something's got to be done?
You know, it was a bunch of things just adding up, cumulative. I went to my doctor, and you know, when you hear that you're not going to reach 30, it's an eye-opener for you. There were a couple things, you know, on the fire ground or in the fire station that I wasn't allowed to do anymore because of my weight, because I was a hazard. You know,
You have to be in great shape to be.
Well, first of all, do you mind telling us how much you weighed at the time?
410.
410.
Yep, 410 pounds.
At what age?
I was 23 when I started.
Okay.
Yep. So really young to weigh that much. You know, it's scary when you look back on it. But it was just a bunch of things that added up. You know, I wasn't allowed to do certain things around the fire ground. I wasn't allowed to go into house fires anymore, just for the simple fact that I'd become a danger. You know, how could somebody pull me out when I weighed that much?
That's true. Never thought about that.
And I went to the doctor after a certain incident when I got actually trapped inside a house because I couldn't get myself out because I was too big. And my doctor goes, you know.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Yeah.
My doctor goes.
That's awesome.
Oh, that was me. Yep.
So what did your doctor say?
My doctor goes, you know, something's got to change. He goes, I don't know what to tell you. You might want to, you know, have you tried dieting or anything? And I was like, what are you talking about? What's got to change? And he goes, you're not going to see 30. He goes, you know.
And again, you were how old when he told you this?
23.
You were 23 years old.
Did you, health-wise, see things affect you? Like,
absolutely.
You know, cholesterol, things like that?
You know, cholesterol I didn't really look at. You don't want to see those things.
Okay.
You know, you don't want to see the numbers. You pretend that they're normal. You know, you look at your weight and you're like, I'm big boned.
I'm just big, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm big boned.
Really big bone.
That's a good Midwestern term,
and I like to say Iowa healthy is my term. And it affects you. You don't want to see it, but you know it's there. You know it's a problem at the time.
Okay. So did he say surgery? Did he say diet?
You know,
what
he didn't
journey?
really mention surgery. He just said, you know, there's a couple things you can try. You can try extreme weight loss. You can try, you know, just limiting yourself. You can try exercise. And that's when I, you know, really just stopped and think. And I reached out to a buddy of mine, Newt, with Complete Nutrition. And I go, I need help. You know, you're the last one I got to turn to. I need help. You know, I don't have any other path to go down. And I was in tears, you know, reaching out to him.
Sure. Now, did he have success with a program like that you talked about? Or did you just want help from him?
From him, just because when we went to high school together, too. And he was stick thin, and now he's built like the Hulk. I mean, just all huge and muscle. And I was like, well, I can do that, you know? And that's when I reached out to him. And he goes, you know, I'm not going to sell you on a product. He goes, I'm here to change your life. He goes, and that's what we're going to do, and we're going to do it together as a team. We're going to, you know, it starts with one step in the right direction. Right. And you know, we put together a meal plan, we put together workouts, and everything fell into place.
What was your meal plan?
6 meals a day, 6 small meals, you know, ranging. I could have anything in the breakfast from like a protein shake, eggs, you know, things that are high in protein. Believe it or not, things that are high in fat too, you know, good fats though, like almonds, a lot of meat, a lot of protein, a lot of chicken, a lot of red meat. Carbs were extremely limited, just because carbs is what makes you a little bit bigger when you don't burn them off.
Right.
So, you know, I'd have like half a cup of brown rice with lunch, half a cup of brown rice with dinner. Then I'd go do my workout, and I'd have a protein shake afterwards. And for the first time, I wasn't starving at night, you know, and
How difficult was it to eat that often? Because obviously, you ate a lot as a person, but you had a regimen here. You had to follow.
That was the hardest part, honestly, is because I was used to going home at midnight and eating whatever was in the fridge. I'd clean out shelf 3. I'd take the whole shelf out.
Right.
And then having a set meal schedule that, okay, every 3 hours you got to eat this, you got to eat that, you got to eat that. It was hard at first.
So what helped you reach success? Because we hear time and time again that food is sometimes the biggest struggle when you hear diet.
I think we all know what to do. It's just hard to do it.
Keep and stay with it.
And the biggest thing that and everybody has come up to me and asked me, how'd you do it? What's your secret? Everybody wants, a secret pill that'll make you lose weight. And I tell everybody the same exact thing. It's not how you do it, it's why. If you can figure out your why, you can figure out your reason, everything else falls into place. Because your mind is so set that you're going to look like something, you're going to achieve some goal, that you're going to end up great in the end no matter what.
All right. So so you got in this program, and then last week you were really surprised because you thought you were going out to Omaha for just a regular old meeting. Right?
Convention. There were 3 of us that had been nominated for a Transformation of the Year award with Complete Nutrition, and we were all sitting in the same ballroom. They played a story of each of us, like a biography that they had filmed, and I was like, this, whatever. And they got to mine, and I just started crying. I started bawling, and I remember I looked over.
Listen up here.
But there can only be one winner, even though you're all winners in my mind. The winner of the Customer Transformation Contest for 2015, please say congratulations to Rudy Cataldo.
How cool was that?
I was shocked, and first thing I did when I stood up is I turned to my friend and I go, what do I say? I go, I'm so lost. I go, I don't know where to go from here.
So now you are the national spokesperson for Complete Nutrition.
Brain consultant.
Okay.
Yep.
And so you're going to be talking for the next year or so. So you're going to be an inspiration to all these other people.
Absolutely, and that's the biggest thing that I'm going to do. And especially within the fire service or anybody, is promote wellness, promote personal health. Try to help everybody get on the right track, because if I can get you on the right track, you'll do great things, Now,
do you have Facebook or Twitter feed people can follow you on?
I do, and also we just set up a new Facebook. It's Rudy Cataldo's Transformation. You can follow me on there. I talk regularly, almost every day. I post stuff, either tips or motivational things. And also things from the firehouse. So follow me on there.
And speaking of firehouse, from what we understand, if you go to the surface here real quick, this is the picture that's going to be posted all over the Complete Nutrition stores all over the country. That's the Northern Warren Fire Department. So that's very cool.
That's us.
That's cool.
Congratulations,
man. That's so cool, man. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Thanks for having me.